Yeah, here we go. Gina, appreciate you. My wife hooked it up with some new jelly beans I have not tried, and I didn't know this company was making jelly beans. So let's dive into a Shedtime podcast, get into this new shit in 3, 2, 1. Let's podcast, people.
Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you to Shedtime. What is Shedtime, you ask? Well, it's code for the consumption of cannabis, but it's much more than that. Shedtime's a state of mind. It's art, it's music, it's cryptocurrency, technology, it's food, it's vaping. It can be whatever you want it to be, as long as you're not letting the bastards get you down, not being a dick, and making it fun. When you're in the shed, it's whatever your mind allows you to create. So now let's get to the Shedtime podcast.
And gentlemen, to another episode of the Shedtime podcast. And I was not aware until today, Welch's is making jelly beans.
Of course they are.
I got them in front of me. I've yet to try them. Lizzie tried them
I
earlier.
feel like I've tried them before.
So we got this yellowy one, which is supposed to be a white grape peach. And
His mouth is watering, folks, for sure.
that is aggressive peach flavor. It's not bad, but that is aggressive. Pretty tasty. I think this one was a strawberry, a little pink one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be strawberry. We got an orange. Which that is spectacular. That's an incredible orange flavor. The red one, which I assume is cherry.
Orange guy. Okay, I've definitely never had these. I feel like I've had grape jelly bean Welch's before. Not all these flavors.
Yeah, I don't know what this dark red was supposed to be. If that's supposed to be cherry, it tastes like a shitty cherry. It's not good. But then, of course, we're waiting and holding out to the end for the Welch's grape, because that's what they're famous for. And that's pretty legit. So all in all, not bad. 7 out of 10. I'm glad I have a few more. I'm glad I have a few more. It's no nerds jelly bean that they now sell year round under a completely different product name. Still mad I don't see those sours anywhere in the U.S.
Yeah. Oh, actually, yeah, they're still pretty available here.
Yeah, like those sour ones I've never seen them in the U.S. And I think it's bullshit. Like,
they're pretty good.
I bet. It must be nice. But speaking of nice shit happening in Canada, I don't know if you saw it. I sent you the post, Chris, over on Instagram. You got a couple of Canadian dudes dropping very soon.
I'm pumped.
Yeah, summer freeze. You're gonna have the bomb pop flavor for a grip. That's gonna be awesome. And I'm excited about you getting Supernova, because I know it was super huge around here. I don't think I ever tried it, but
I'm just pumped in general. Like, anytime I get to try a new Mountain Dew, I'm pretty excited. So I especially like it when I can get it and you guys can't, just because there's so many times that you guys are the opposite. But yeah, no, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it.
The spicy mango has been reformulated and coming back to Little Caesars. Um, After James is tasting the first go, I don't think it's worth anybody trying.
What's up?
The spicy mango Mountain
Yeah,
Dew that they did.
it was alright.
You know, like they reformulated it so it's supposed to taste better, but I still don't think it's going to be a hit of any sort.
Dude, I went and grabbed some Arizonas today just because I've been wanting a tea. And dude, I seen that they came out with a new version of their Mucho Mango. It's a Mucho Mango like hot honey or some shit.
Arizona, really?
Yeah. I saw it and I honestly thought about getting it just to try it for the podcast, but I knew I probably was not gonna fucking like it. So I was like, I'm just not gonna fucking go for it. And I was like, what the fuck? Hot honey mango punch? That's weird.
I just had to Google it so I could see if I could find this craziness because that just doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't sound good to me, but I'm sure someone out there is about it. I am, yeah, Arizona with Mike's Hot Honey, spicy mucho mango. That is fucking insane.
It also
Yeah.
does sound kind of cool. I would probably try it, but I would probably not like it either.
I would buy one if I was gonna split it with somebody, but I wouldn't buy one just to drink a whole one to myself.
Yeah.
Like if we were all three together, I'm like, oh dudes, I bought this for the three of us to try, but I'm not gonna buy it just for me to take 2 sips and be like, oh, this is gross. And then,
I mean, so here's
Yeah.
my
even though
thinking.
it's cheap enough to do that with, like I still probably would
I think it like this though. Mike's Hot Honey's not really spicy. So you're kind of just getting like a peppery flavor and like it might work. It might
Well, it
work
might be like those
really well.
candies. I mean, those candies to me don't sound very good. But I've never tried them. And there's lots of people that like those chili flavored or chili coated candies or whatever they are.
I mean,
Fire,
I've eaten the
There you
dried
go. They're
mango
fire.
with chili, and they are solid. It is a great combo. And I mean, we all will smack some spicy habanero, mango hob wings and shit. So
I think it's
I
just a
mean-
weird sensation drinking something spicy.
yes, because like
Like I've
I'm
done
not
it a few
opposed to-
times. Like obviously I've had like a spicy mango margarita and like those sorts
Right.
of things, and it's good. You know what I mean? But like it's not like I don't know, man.
I'm right there with you. Like I'm not opposed to a spicy margarita, but there's something about this. Like maybe it's the fact that like my brain's like there's no intoxicating reward for the burn. Like I don't know. Like maybe
Well, if
this
it
might be
tastes really good, then maybe it would be though. Like maybe it's such a fire mango that you're like, oh, okay.
I mean, mucho
But
mango
also-
slaps.
It
So-
is good, and I'm really curious to know how spicy they'd make a drink. I'm sure there's people that take it to the extreme, like they always do. But like something from Arizona, like I wonder how much. I feel like it would be so mild, but like it would be there.
I
That makes
agree. Like I
sense.
said, I don't like.
They'd
I
really
don't
want to make
find,
it drinkable.
I don't find Mike's Hot Honey to be spicy. It's just more
Yeah, I
like
don't even know what that is.
it's a specific like it's the popular brand of hot honey, and it's literally you take honey and you infuse some hot pepper flakes in it.
Okay.
So like, I'll dump that shit on a pizza all day and eat them, no big deal. I don't even feel like it's spicy. I have special ones made from like ghost pepper and shit in my house to use because I actually can feel some heat on those. So like, I feel like this shouldn't be super spicy. It should just taste a little peppery. And that might not suck. Like, I definitely am with James. I don't want to spend the money on a whole can to myself. I might buy one and split it with some people so we can try and see what it's
Yeah.
all about.
Nah, man, I got it like that. I could fucking open that can, just
Hey,
fucking sniff
I'll
it,
tell you
and
what,
fucking
bro.
chuck that bitch.
With my Lego spending, I ain't got it like that right now, my dude. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got it like that right now, my dude. Be 100% honest with you. I don't know if you guys noticed, there's a couple of new boxes behind me that ain't opened yet. And one of them was I'm not going to get into it because every time I talk about it, just makes me
Makes you
sad.
sad.
Yeah, it makes me sad. But I overspent on a fucking on a set. But honestly, it might end up working out with just the popularity of one of the characters that's in the set. Like his minifigure is skyrocketing in price right now, and he only came in that set. And I have a brand new sealed one from 2011, bro.
Damn, dude.
Yeah,
15-year-old fucking Lego never been
yeah,
opened.
dude. It's that
Yeah.
one up there in that one right there. Here, I'll just grab it and I'll show you guys.
I was watching something on the whole like Lego resale market and how like there's only a few things that continually gain in value and like Star
It's one-off
Wars
stuff, bro. And
yeah, like Star Wars stuff and like the castles because there's not a lot of castles in Lego's history of options that like any of the castle ones tend to just continually go up once they're retired.
yeah, but I ended up hitting. This is the set I was talking about from 2011. And dude, honestly, bro, back in the day, bro, their box art was sick, dude. Like that's kind of dope.
Well,
You know
I
what I mean?
think this is that era where it was like they were photographing a built set still and then adding to it versus
Yeah,
now where
this-
everything's just a
dude,
rendering.
It's pretty fucking legit. But anyways,
Is it an X Fighter or something?
what this?
Yeah, what is that?
This is a bounty hunter assault gunship.
Oh, okay,
But
okay.
this fucking character right here, this guy with the hat, this Embo guy, he makes an appearance in the Mandalorian and Grogu trailer, and he's like, all of a sudden, since he's appeared in the trailer, his figure has just fucking shot up in price. Like I just saw a couple auctions the other day where he went for like 120, 130 bucks just for the figure. Got this set initially because I was gonna build it, but now I'm not going to. It's just gonna stay in the box. It's gonna be chilling. But I also got this one, and this one's my weekend project. Got a fucking Coruscant Guard gunship, which is like one of the fucking Clone Wars like drop ships where they fucking load them up with fucking clone troopers, fly them into fights, and then fucking unload them and shit. Pretty stoked about this one, dude. It's another 1,000-piece set, almost 1,100. But I mainly, honestly, one of the main, I got it because the ship's cool as shit. It's like a very iconic ship from the Clone Wars, but I got it mainly just for this guy. His
Oh, sick.
So you got like red, blue, yellow, orange, purple, and like a couple other offshoots. So I'm trying to get one of every like regular, at least one of like the regular clone troopers, and then the commander or captain that goes with that fucking battalion. And I've almost already got all of them. There's a couple that
It's like I'm trying. I'm actually
there's
almost
a couple
there.
I'm slacking on, but it's only because they're fucking kind of pricey. So I'm like trying to justify myself on whether or not I really need them or not. And then also I've just spent too much, so I just gotta fucking chill out and not buy any more stuff. But what I did end up doing though is I ended up finding just the ship from this set used for like 40 bucks. So I just bought a used one so I could fucking take it apart, build that, and then leave this one in the box. And then eventually resell this one for hopefully more than what I paid for it.
I mean,
That is the
I
dream.
think it's doable. I think it's doable.
For sure.
It's
But I think honestly, I think that might be my new route of like getting like sets and stuff instead of like trying to find like brand new ones, except for like as the new ones come out. Like just try to see if I could find deals on like either like pre-built ones or used ones, and just say, oh well, at least I may not have the minifigures, but like I do have the set, or just do what I've been doing and piecing them out and buying used sets and used figures and building collections that way.
at the end of the day, like it's about completing the collection. And
Dude,
if
my
that,
only
if,
my only thing right now is I'm falling down the rabbit hole of mock builds. People are they're either taking pre-existing sets and like building other things out of them, or like getting two or three smaller, cheaper sets and combining them together to build a ship that's like at like a more expensive set sort of thing. So I'm like watching these people like do like these cool like modifications, as well as like alternative builds that you could do with other sets, and it's making me like want to start fucking doing that. But at the same time, I also don't want to do that, because then that's how all the pieces from sets get mixed up. So if I ever want to turn around and resell any sets, it's like I'm gonna literally have to sit there and like go through the instruction books while I'm taking shit apart and like fucking sort pieces out. But I also want to just get like a big ass fucking lot of some just bulk bricks, so I could just start building my own like little scenes and shit.
I mean, I will say that to me is, I think, one of the cool things about having a huge collection of just bulk Lego is like when I was up at that shop, Boston Brick Co. Their minifig displays were like elaborately built scenes for the minifigs. So like
Well, that's
all the
kind of what
Star
I want
Wars
to do.
ones,
Is I kind of
like
want to
it was
build like
sick.
little scenes to kind of go with like each little case. And then like instead of maybe having the minifigures like in the minifigure case, maybe like put them like on like the
In
little
action.
that, yeah.
I mean, like,
Or just randomly build like different little scenes and just like have one box that periodically I just swap
yeah, I mean,
builds
like
out of.
you like these dudes were doing tiers, and so like the Harry Potter one still stands out to my mind because they took some of the like rock segments and made it look like exterior, like where the moat was like one row of figs, and then the next row up was like the castle walls and another row of figs in front of it. Like it was smart. The Mario one looked like a Mario scene. Like it was cool as shit.
You were talking about Harry Potter. I got this like as a little freebie in one of my auction wins.
Oh shit.
And I'm not into Harry Potter, but Lizzie's into Harry Potter, right?
She is.
I might send this on your guys' way. Add to your guys' little collection you got going on over there.
Oh, she'll dig it. She'll dig it.
I'm not a huge Harry Potter guy, but
I mean,
I
in the
that.
world of small stuff, we know, like, because of what I do for a living, I'm on the search for a good police car. They don't, like, Lego does not make a set the way that I want. Like, I want something like a Technic cop car. You know what I mean? And like, they don't do that yet. It hasn't happened yet. There's a lot of mock builds out there that I could get into to do that. But I did find one of the little mini sets I could live with. So I built this over the weekend. It's a little police truck.
Oh, sick.
But what I think is the funniest part, because we've been talking about minifigs, is...
Oh, does it have the different minifig?
This is one of those baby minifigs.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like a little tiny one stud fig.
That's what Grogu is.
Like, I died. So like, I've named him. What was it? Pip McSomething. And Pee Wee was his nickname. We had some big elaborate joke. But yeah, he's gonna go to work with me. I've hung on to him until today because I wanted to be able to show him on the show. But pretty cool, not a bad little build, fun little like 100 some odd piece. I think it was like $10 at Walmart. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna grab that. It's something. But my wife is one of the people that she doesn't care. She just wants to build brick stuff. So she'll buy any of the off-brand too. Doesn't matter. And she found this one today and brought this home and built it. Yeah, tiny little record player. This was like a little Five Below find that she found. But yeah, just one of these little Chinese-made companies. Kind of cool. Does fit Lego. I know some people think that's a sin, but
No,
that same
honestly, dude,
company.
there's the
Curious.
the shit that I made my stand for my minifigs. All the Lego are all the bricks that's made out of are just some fucking Chinese knockoff.
But this company also does this. So
Oh wow, that's cool.
That's kind of sick.
yeah, it's little like terrariums with plants that you can build. But here's the caveat, and I think my camera will pick this up so people watching will be able to see. If I get this close enough, I think it can focus and you'll see. They're mini bricks.
Oh, they're even tiny.
Yeah,
Legos.
like look at the stud
Yeah.
size.
That's small as shit, dude.
Yeah, dude. This was so bizarre to watch and like help her try to put together a little bit, but like see if I can get it from this angle. You can see like
Yeah.
there's the holes and stuff. But I'll tell you what, it does look pretty damn good when
Dude,
it's
that's
done.
gotta hurt your fingers trying to push those little tiny ones together. 'Cause, dude,
I would
those are the
think.
pieces that I don't like in sets, are like when you gotta like fucking drop some like 1x1s. Because dude, those things, pushing a bunch of those down, dude, they start hurting because they got sharp corners, dude. On those.
There's some wild ones out there. I was watching a video of like some of the most irritating and tedious steps in sets, and one of the ones that kept coming up was there's the Artemis rocket ship, and the landing pad has like 100 and something of the little tiny one stud handles, and they all have to be oriented around the exterior in a very specific manner, all turned in perfectly so that they create this like fence line to create the experience. And it's like it's routinely brought up as one of the most irritating and tedious builds because you're trying to line up these single studs, like there's nothing to lock them in place. They want to wobble. Like there's some wild ones out there.
Yeah, they have some pretty ingenious techniques too. And you know what's funny, dude, is like there's technically, well, not technically, hypothetically, there's like illegal Lego building techniques that you'll never see in a Lego set. But obviously, a lot of mock builders take advantage of some of these quote unquote illegal building techniques. And it's kind of funny that like it's that big of a thing where it's like people make the joke of like, yeah, well, it's technically an illegal building technique, but it's only because a lot of times you can get away with it in like mock building and stuff like that because you're usually you're gonna build it and like leave it where it's at and you're not gonna move it around and stuff. Part of the reason why they don't use certain techniques in like the actual builds is for sturdiness and those sorts of issues. But funny that like I've been hearing people talk about it and like watch videos, and like apparently in one of the like newer sets there are a few sets that Lego has done where they are using quote unquote illegal techniques.
I watched a couple of shorts on this very subject from a couple of they're like Legoland model builders.
Yeah.
And matter of fact, and one of them was talking about one of the old sets where it's like I think it was a cat or a mouse, but you have to stick two one plates standing up in between pegs, and like he explains how though with a normal plate, yes, that would be like an illegal move because it would cause stress. But because of the way that they're using the flat ones, they're actually like a half a millimeter thinner than if they have studs on them, and as a result, it doesn't stress the brick. Like, it's wild. That illegal build hacks is a whole other like rabbit hole someone could go down on Lego shit. It's kind of wild. I know we've got the succulent set on standby for this weekend because my wife bought the one of the big like flower bouquets. So she built that last weekend while I was building my little cop car. We have that in a nice vase that we went out and bought. So like it looks cool as shit.
Yeah, dude, like I already went and fucking I got more cases, so I added one finally for that other ship. I've got a case for this one I just haven't built yet because I haven't built the model. It's gonna go up there. So I got more lights, bro, and then I got better lights for these guys, dude. Look at how fucking bright the bitches are, dude. And obviously, you can change the colors. But dude, these ones are fucking magnetic and they're fucking rechargeable.
Winning.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah. So now I have all of them are magnetic and rechargeable. So I don't ever have to worry about fucking batteries, dude. Sick.
Which is always a nice thing.
Yeah, not buying batteries is glorious.
Dude, not buying anything that I hate. You know, like I hate buying. But sorry, go ahead. You said you do want to get.
I do want to get rechargeable like double A's and triple A's and shit, so that I don't have to ever replace batteries. Just
Yeah, dude, I haven't even seen those in a while, but I haven't looked up for them.
oh, bro, it like back in the day. Dating myself a little bit, but we remember having to buy like a specific block to put them in and plug it into the wall.
The Radio Shack was for, dude.
Now it's just a USB-C into the side of the cell.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
so it's like you can't charge a ton of them that fast, but
I mean, I'm
depends
sure
on how
there's
many USBs you got.
Well, dude,
I'm sure there's other ways too, but like they've literally simplified it down to
unless they give you one of these, dude, where you can charge 3 things on one port.
I mean,
yeah, dude. Actually,
possible.
recently I saw one that has 2, and it blew me away. I was like, "Yo, there's 2 USB-Cs on this bitch." That one's got fucking 3.
3, bro. I could charge all 6 of the. Oh fuck! Now I got 8. God damn it! Luckily, I've got another one of these, so I could charge 9, dude. Technically, I could charge 12, bro, because I had to buy 6 more lights because they only came in a 2, 3, or 2, a 4, or I don't remember. Anyways, I ended up buying 6, but I think I did that because I ended up getting like 3 more cases, and I figured if I had the extra 2 lights, I might do something cool with them eventually.
And there's our answer. It does come with one of these dongles with 4 of them.
That one's got 4 of them on there, dude.
Yeah. Like, you big balling with that sucker.
Dude, that's actually
I wonder
awesome.
how long they actually last, though. I wonder if they're like actually worth it.
Yeah, like I have seen some of the tech people I follow test some of these, and you know they're like, yeah, they work. But that's the thing, is like none of these people are doing a longevity test on them to see like how do they hold up after a handful
honestly,
of charges.
Dude, I wouldn't mind having a 9-volt for my fucking acoustic electric.
Dude, have a pair of those to rotate for smoke detectors.
Because, dude, I always forget to take mine out of my acoustic electric after like plugging in, and then the next time I go to fucking play it, it's dead. Not that I fucking played it in like the last 3 or 4 years anyway, but that's besides the point. If I had one of these back when I was playing, that would have been sick.
I remember back in the day, there was a music shop I used to go to. They used to make these little 9-volt cigarette pack amps.
Oh, dude, I have a tiny little.
I feel like
fucking-
I've seen one of those before.
I have a shrunk down Marshall that runs off a 9-volt.
Yeah, we have her dad's pig nose. But like,
Yeah, where
yeah,
is that
it
fucking
was
thing?
it was sick because they would literally take a empty pack of marbs, for example, and they'd cut a little hole out and glue in a tiny speaker and wire it all up, and you would have like a literal cigarette pack that you could just slide in your pocket and jam. I never owned one, but I thought it was one of the coolest things I'd ever seen when I was like, 14 in the music store. Like, I need to buy some guitar picks.
Yeah, I feel like if you like went out of your way to like play a specific style of guitar on one of those amps, it probably could sound pretty fucking cool.
I mean, I think of it like that's perfect for the person who all they do is play guitar, right? Like most of the kids I know who are sick at guitar, it's because they played for like 6 to 8 hours a day. Like that's just how they kept
Dude,
their hands
that's
busy
how
all
I
day.
learned, and now, dude, if I fucking, I still kind of beat myself up that I never kept up with like that fucking aspect, dude. Because I could probably shred by now if I did, dude.
You still could though. That's the sick thing, right? Like,
oh yeah,
like-
but that, dude, that's the thing, bro. Is putting the time in, dude. And I ain't putting the time into much other than fucking work and Legos lately.
like I agree because I'm literally staring at two fantastic guitars and a very nice amp that I don't put to work ever. I mean, I think I've played that guitar once since I moved into this apartment. So I know what you mean.
You know how bad I've been wanting to build that set, dude, but I keep telling myself, save it for the weekend so you have something to do. Save it for the weekend so you have something to do. And dude, I keep looking at it. I'm like, fuck, dude, just crack it open. I'm just gonna start building, dude.
Oh,
you
you got a new
should
season of
just
Fortnite
only
starting soon,
order.
so
That's true. Fuck. It's been a minute since I played, obviously.
Dude, I haven't
I've been
played in.
very hopeful that this gets to be a better season, like they're saying.
From what I hear, it's supposed to be pretty hyped. I don't know.
I don't know. I found the last one fun. I had fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed playing too. I enjoyed it
over
more than the
200.
season before, I think.
See, I found this one to be super boring and not really engaging. I like last season more. I thought there was more stuff going on, more things.
Like when
to
you
do
go
that-
with and like take the insects out and shit and like all
So,
that stuff.
like,
That's the
yeah,
season you're talking about, right, Sean?
yeah, like
Yeah.
all of that, and then like our like even the Simpsons mini season. I think like that was way more interesting than the South Park one. Like, I think they just
Yeah,
I think they went easy on this one so that this next season can be a wow factor because like they're talking about some sick shit coming for this new season.
Well,
and so like
from-
if this is
from
to
what-
build up the story,
from what I hear, supposedly a lot of people say the second season of each chapter usually is the best season of the chapter most of the time. And I was like watching this guy, Typical Gamer, who's like a Fortnite streamer, and he was talking about how he's like, honestly, he's pretty hyped for it just because of like how like they're kind of going back to the story, like the old Fortnite storyline with like the fucking foundation and the seven and like all the fucking characters, and then how they're gonna be tying in the fucking Ice King and like all that sort of shit. And supposedly there's gonna be some like new guns and like supposedly at some point you might be able to drive the fucking battle bus.
yeah,
Don't
that's
know.
it. No more surfing in. That's officially done with, and we'll be driving the battle bus from time to time.
Thank you.
So I don't know how that's gonna go. That might be fucking cool. There's obviously a lot of fucking collabs. Like the theme's supposed to be like Norse mythology, which I think could be kind of cool. So that means we can get a lot of like cool characters. Like I'm sure Thor's gonna make an appearance. I think there also is talk about like some sort of Marvel.
Well, we've
thing
confirmed
happening.
Looney Tunes is in the
Yeah.
actual battle pass. Bugs Bunny is going to be one of the battle pass things.
There's
And-
gonna be, like,
What?
Yeah.
yeah, and
Oh
in
shit!
the trailer, you see Captain America frozen in ice inside
Yeah,
the Ice King's palace. So
like the OG Cap, like his frozen and ice version. So like that'd be kind of cool. Um, we'll see. You know what I mean? I'm curious. There's
I mean,
supposed to
I'm
be some
sold.
like new movement stuff that's supposed to be happening as always. I
and
don't
some
know whether
group
it's like,
movement, like for like
yeah.
squad based, like ways that like the whole team can move, which I'm intrigued by.
So we'll have to
So,
see, dude.
yeah, like there is
When does
there's a
it
lot
start?
of feedback that they're taking into consideration for this season, and it's kind of cool.
Dude, I will say that I really miss being able to become like Megatron. That was fucking sick.
Oh yeah, like kind of like how we were able to do like the Megazord
Yeah,
from
that's
like
what.
last
Sorry,
season.
yeah, Megazord. That's what I meant.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
bad.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm
Megatron,
high and I don't really
Voltron,
know that much.
Megazord,
yeah.
Yeah,
it all
but dude,
works.
that was so much fun. Like
Dude, it
all
was
four
pretty dope, dude.
people, guns. Oh, dude, that was. I like that one. I couldn't even remember a time before that where all four people were in that kind of a thing, like in the vehicle. Yeah, but I don't remember ever getting to do that, like being just a four-person killing machine.
It was pretty slick.
It was pretty rad. Yeah,
Yep.
I hope that there's a really cool live event. The last live event kind of blew, in my opinion.
Well, supposedly there was like a event, or they called it a story moment or some shit. Like I think it was like last weekend.
Yeah,
But I watched like a clip of it, and it just looked like what it was just during gameplay. The fucking big giant orb thing starts fucking shooting this fucking beam into all the fucking shards, and then all of a sudden this fucking big ass beam of light just fucking shoots out everywhere, and then like these streams of different color, like pink and like purple, like aura smoke, like kind of go across the map to like three different points. And wherever they touch the ground, if you like look at it at a certain point, it's like a rift, kind of like previewing what that area might look like in the next season, supposedly.
Oh man, no, they need to bring back shit like the Travis Scott live event was
Well,
like
that's what I'm
sick.
saying. I like
The Marshmallow one was sick.
I've been wanting them to do like a sick ass like concert thing. 'Cause, like we got like the Daft Punk one. That one was kind of cool.
Yeah, and honestly, dude, that was like the worst one I'd ever been to. Like
That's the only one
hands
I've been
down.
to. Yeah, that's the only
Yeah.
one I've been to. So
Yeah, dude. The Travis Scott one was crazy. Fucking
I've seen clips of the Snoop Dogg one. That one looked kind of
the
cool.
Snoop Dogg one was fucking awesome. Marshmallow one was super cool. I mean, I've been to a few other ones, but I don't remember them all.
they're doing a bunch of new music collabs. We have a Gorillaz returning this year, so it'll be interesting. I mean, there's definitely a handful of people they're already working with that something could come from. I mean, I'm not an Olivia Rodrigo fan. I'm definitely not a Chapel Roan fan. But I mean, you give me a Gorillaz one, I'm gonna dig that. I liked Blair.
Supposedly,
I
like
don't
there's
know if I've ever been to one that was like a female vocalist or whatever. Everyone was like a male
Interesting.
strip. Yeah.
Interesting.
There's like a chance that there was one and I missed it or something for sure. Cause there's been some like female artists in Fortnite, like skins, but I don't ever remember them doing a live event.
there wasn't like a Billie Eilish one or anything.
Ariana Grande,
Oh,
2021.
Okay. That was like in the
So
time that I wasn't really playing Fortnite.
yeah, I just did a quick Google. The AI overview was like, here you go. Yeah, there's of course because there's a wiki for everything on the internet.
Yeah, if you
There's a
see all
Fortnite
the
wiki.
artists that have been on Fortnite though, it's like a fucking list of people, dude.
Oh, it's insane. I
Like
mean,
it's an impressive list.
long before I was playing Fortnite, I know that was always a thing that got. I mean, fuck, they had Metallica in there for a while. Like, They did the whole Metallica concert. Like, there's so many people they've worked with. It's insane. There's some interesting EDM people that I'd love to see get involved. Like people who are current now and are blowing up. Like I think like uh fucking Cyclops would be really friggin' cool. I mean, I don't see I don't
I
see a
think there is a
Skrillex on
Cyclops one.
here.
Dude, Marshmallow is probably one of the best ones. Snoop one was really good too. I'm trying to remember. I've been trying to remember this whole time the very first one that I was at, and I had no idea anything. And I was just playing with my other adult friends, and all of a sudden, like the game stopped, and we're like, "Yo, did anybody else's game stop?" And then it's like, turns out one of my friends goes on after. He's like, "Oh yeah, apparently this is like some big live event." I wish I could remember who that was. That would have been probably like 2018, 2017, 2018. I remember thinking, man, this is so cool. Like I could see this being a part of the future. It like actually makes me feel like some of the like I can't remember what they're called now, cyberverse or whatever.
All the metaverse stuff.
Metaverse shit. I actually feel like some of that has more traction after experiencing some of those things in Fortnite. Because you can walk around and like you can like be all near your friends, do all that kind of stuff. And if you could speak, so I've been in like a metaverse before, uh probably like 2 or 3 years ago, and like there's proximity chat, but I've also played video games that are like that, where there's proximity chat and video games. You just see like a band and they just like show it. To me, that
Fortnite tried proximity chat. It didn't end well.
Oh yeah, the Delulu or whatever. I think people still play it. I haven't.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever
I
tried it.
I think if I remember correctly, I heard that they were sunsetting it because the player count was so low. I may be mistaken, but I feel like I remember reading that or hearing that somewhere. But yeah, like it hasn't taken off. I mean, it makes sense. There's lots of young kids playing Fortnite, and we don't need them to be in a proximity chat with some of the people we know who play video games.
yeah. Also, just pull that back for a second. It's just because they're like foul mouthed, not that they're predatory. Okay.
Correct.
Just wanted I want
They're just
the tone
just grown ass
that
men
could have
who
been
would
either
be
way. Yeah.
yeah, they're just grown ass men
Who
who would be
act
ruthless and
Yeah.
say the most awfully mean things to small children. Like they would genuinely make these kids cry from the mean things that would be said. So, like, I think that's part of it too. I mean, I got a buddy of mine. Like, he lets his kid. He's 10 years old. He lets his kid play Fortnite, but it's like you are not allowed to use any of the voice chat options. Like, you want to go play build and do all the Lego ones and all that stuff. Have fun, but dead that on the proximity chat and anything like that. And I think that's fair.
Yeah, no, I think that's fair. I mean, or they can just play like with their friends.
Exactly.
And,
Like if
like,
you want to
be
talk
in
to
that
Timmy
chat.
down the road, yeah.
Yeah.
You could use your team
It's
chat.
like, don't worry, Eric's gonna come over this weekend anyways. I'm pretty sure you can have a conversation with him while you're playing Fortnite.
Exactly. Like I think that's the move. I mean, to bridge the gap on the conversations, I've been back to playing the Lego City Undercover, which has been a shitload of fun because it's an open world kind of a GTA vibe where you're like this detective who's trying to solve this, mystery of crimes around the city. But it's a ton of fucking
Okay.
fun. Like you run it around, you could break shit, build shit, run into people, beat them up a little bit, like all sorts of hand to hand combat. Not too bad, not too bad. Like I loved the early Lego Star Wars. Like I had it on the PS2, I think it was. And like that
Oh
game
wow.
was just so much goddamn fun that like I figured why not? Like let's give this one a go. I found it on good old games GOG for very cheap, and yeah, I've been having a lot of fun playing that lately. It's just the goofiest fun way to just kick back and just chill. Tiny bit of challenge from time to time. You know, you got some racing and those kind of. It's very GTA. There's a lot of moments you go. They figured out a way to make a child-friendly version of this mission from GTA. Interesting,
Like that's
dude.
kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, legit. Like there was one like we all know from GTA 3 the escorting the pimp's girls, picking her up, taking her where she got to go. Same exact kind of a mission, only it's this gang leader's client that you have to pick up and drive him where he needs to go. Like I was like,
So it's
holy
basically
shit!
the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, like they did a really good job finding ways to do this, and I mean, I highly recommend it. It's been a blast. It's just a fun little goofy single player game that you could use to kill some time, and then obviously, like so many of those games, as you continue through the story, it opens up your free play for each section. So like, I can go back to earlier sections of the island now and just free roam and fuck off and do whatever I want to do. Good time.
Okay, so I have a question for you guys. I'm gonna give you a brief explanation. You can tell me after if it's anything you'd be interested in. So I've recently been like playing this browser-based game, but it's you can play it on your phone. There's just not an app for it, right? There's like a mobile version, but there's not an app, so it's all browser-based. And like ultimately, like you like it's like Boom Beach kind of, but more complex, if that makes sense. So you can like create these certain things and you get these resources, and then you can like make these other things. You can like sell resources, you can buy resources with money that you earn. You're creating these like players, I guess, or like warriors, knights kind of thing. And you send them out to battles, they can like win a battle, and then you get like whatever rewards, and you kind of it's like that whole ecosystem. And the reason why I even started playing it is because like these NFTs that I bought a long time ago, they allow me to like get extra players, and like I can try it out before other people, whatever else. But I've been playing it lately, and it's like a really, really good game, but it's one of those games that is just not really for me because of the way that my brain works. Like I struggle. I've just it's like a sandbox game, like you guys are talking about with like GTA. Like I can't focus on one thing because there's so many different things going on that I end up just like I don't love playing the game at all, but I'm just trying to like level up so I can like at least see some benefit of like holding these NFTs. So if I'm playing it, maybe it'll be I don't know. Anyways, does that sound interesting to you guys? Like where you get to like you take things and like you buy
Dude,
miners and
I've played games similar to that in the past. Like honestly, dude, like it's kind of like similar. It gives me vibes of like other games mixed with other games because like the whole point of like building, you like build. Do you like build like a fucking base and like?
no, you don't do that. You're just basically building up resources to have bigger like
But how are you building the resource, getting the resources?
so I'm gonna like do it as simple as I can and as fast as I can. Let's say you start with 5 people. Okay. You start with 5 people, you like go into a raid and you'll send 3 people on this raid, and you can have like 100% success raid, but it's like a very low amount of resources you
Okay,
get back.
I get
right?
what you're saying now.
And then
I've played games like this, dude.
yeah, and
Similar
then you
style
can, so
games.
you want to like get this this thing, so you can then build this thing, which if you have 5 different things, you can create this new weapon. And you, after
Yeah,
it builds the
yeah.
weapon, you can even sell the weapon. And like, dude,
Yeah.
like I've already had to spend like not money, but like in-game currency, like thousands of this in-game currency to like get the resources so I can level up the guys. And like I just, that's what I'm talking about. Like it's hard for me to like try to do this with like 20 different fucking raiders. I have to pay attention to like what their strengths and weaknesses are. It's like, dude, I'm a mash fucking. I just want to like get all the stuff done as fast as possible and forget about it, and then go back and do it later. So like you'll send it for 6 hours,
So yeah,
But that's why
those
it's
are
like boom beachy kind of,
yeah,
but like
those are kind of
considerably
games
different.
that like I would play if like I knew I was just gonna be sitting somewhere a long time and I didn't have like access to like a console to play something, or like say I'm gonna be like sitting in like the waiting room at like a doctor's office, or at the airport, or on a flight or some shit. Like I might grind out on something like that just because like it gives me something to fucking have like put my brain on other than just sitting there and waiting.
Yeah, and like you can earn things for free, and it's not like you have to have like these NFTs, right? It's just it's
like
the very beginning.
I've had periods where I've played games like that, but I never get very far because I'll grind them out for like a day or two, and then I get bored of it, and then I'm on to the next thing.
All right. Well, either way, I'll put the link in like our chat, in our Discord chat. And if you guys ever wanted to check it out, like honestly, I'm gonna say this: I could see people being mad addicted to this game because it's done so well. It's so clean. It looks like you opened up some like badass app that your homie told you about to like play, and he kills time playing it.
I mean, there's a huge,
like, it looks professional.
There's a huge community of people who like real-time strategy, dungeon crawlers, those old school,
like you're doing dungeon raids basically.
Yeah, like those old school group RPGs and shit. So like there is a huge market for that style game. I myself am also not really part of that. I can get into some real-time strategy, so like I'll play some Sid Meier's Civ, like I'll play Civilization. I can get behind that.
Oh, here. This is what I can do. Right now I can share my screen because it's on a browser, and I'll just show you guys some of the chores that I'm like gonna go do right now, just quickly. I'm pretty sure that I can do that. Indy, stop. Fucking dog is going crazy right now.
It's funny because I hear about this and like it conjures. Remember the old MySpace games, like Mafia and shit like that.
Yeah,
like it makes like the way you're explaining this, it makes me think about games like that all grown up, like how that style of gameplay evolved over time into something like this.
Okay, you guys can see it, right?
Yep.
Yeah, dude, I've played games very similar to this, dude.
So like if I go here, it's telling me that like all these things are,
and then so you go there, you collect it. Yep.
Right. And then if I want, so this is the rating. So it'll be like my ongoing raids. So now it's like ready to claim because they're done. So you would pick these people, and you're trying to beat the opposite team. So I had 116 health points, they had 86, right? And I got it. I won. So then this is what I've gotten back. So that it's like Wormstone, these points, whatever. These are whatever. The Wormstone is like an off-chain currency. So it's not crypto, but you can convert it into something different. So like you might be able to play to earn on this game, but I don't know if you will. It might not be pay to win. I'm not even entirely sure. Anyways, so I continue. And so is you just keep on going through. So I had 21 raids going. I'm not gonna like clear all of them right now, but so it just keeps on having me win. It's like sick. I'm winning, and I'm getting my points.
Oh,
But
classic roguelike.
if you go back over here, so that's like the toggle that'll show me the raids or whatever else. Up here, this is like where I can go to crafting. And so then if I craft, oh, I can't craft that. It's tough because the fucking screen share. Oh, okay, never mind. I just moved it. It was like right on the stop almost. Yeah, so here I can go and I just craft these. I can sell these or I can use these to build more shit. Like it's looks really clean, right? Like the graphics look pretty good and like all
it looks like a
the
lot
menus.
of, not like comparing it to like other, like it looks similar to like style of game that I've played before, and like obviously it's got its own like aesthetic, you know what I'm saying? But honestly, dude, this
Yeah.
kind of reminds me of like old school, like dude, there's so many games that are like this,
Oh, here I
Chris,
can
that
do
are out
this.
there, bro. Because there's one that I was playing that has like an aspect of this to it, but then you can also go out and do raids, kind of like how you're doing. But then they also have like this side thing that you can do to where it was like this side scroller games where you'd sit there and slide back and forth, and depending on what you shot and what you like walked into, you would either die or maybe get more people or get better guns. And then, you know, so it's like had three different aspects to this one game, and like had two of them were like this.
Okay, so right now I'm in the arena. So this is where you can go and you can just like battle people at any time. So I'm gonna throw in this battle. I don't fully understand what this silence means. So I just at random will hit it as to who I'm silencing, which maybe that was good. I have no idea. And then starting battle. There you go. I won. Let's go. One of my guys died, but that's cool. And so then I get these things. I don't know. Maybe like the arena rating like system. Maybe you get a certain amount of like experience points or whatever at the end of a season. I have no idea. Like I don't. But that's why I feel like for people that would just be chilling at home, you know, maybe they're the kind of person that just will like be like scrolling, looking on deals and whatever, and it's just you just sit there and you go through and you do a bunch of missions and whatever. I feel like there's people out there that would do this.
Oh, dude.
Like, if you're playing Candy Crush, you play this.
Like I was saying, Chris, like there's so many games out there that are like this already, bro. That like as soon as you started explaining it, showing it to me, I was like, oh, I totally understand the mechanics of this and how this works. Because I've played very similar games to this. You know what I mean? This one's obviously kind of got like a certain, you know, like I said, its own look, and like some of the mechanics might be slightly different, or like how the characters work, or like that sort of thing. But dude, there's so many games out there that are like this. So I'm sure there could be some people that could stumble upon this and be like, oh, dude, this is actually kind of sick. You know?
Yeah, no, I imagine probably.
It has a lot of elements of familiar stuff.
Yeah.
Well, like all this, right? This is like how that battle just went down. It basically goes through it like, and it puts everything in there. So it was 141 rounds. And it would explain how many hit points I took, how many hit points I gave, all these different things. Like, and it happens like, you know, in 2 snaps. Okay. I don't know how to get out of this now. Oh, dude, I thought that I was in a regular mission, not in that like arena thing. Okay. So I'm gonna stop screen sharing because it's definitely confusing me. But yeah, so like I've been playing that recently, like, and by playing that I mean like every 5 or 6 hours. So I might go on, spend 15 minutes, re-up some people on missions, do some resources or whatever. I mean, I've definitely been addicted to games in the past. Like I played this shit out of fucking Simpsons Tapped Out. Like it like ran my fucking life. It'd be like the first thing I do in the morning, last thing I do before I go to bed. Anytime I was like having a smoke at work, I would be playing Tapped Out.
Yeah, you knew it was like, all right, I can set it for 8 hours because I'm going to be busy, and then by the time I get out of work, I'll be able to pop open and clear everybody, and then I can go on with my life for another 4 hours, clear them again, then I'll go to bed. I know that game. I played that game so much. Like, I don't know that you couldn't beat
that's
that
why I
game,
think that,
but we basically beat it.
yeah, dude, I got pretty far in that game. I played it steady for like 2.5 years, and like I grinded that game because I had some friends that were playing it, and like we would basically be like egging each other on by like grinding so hard. And I would never want to spend money on donuts, and I'd have like friends that would throw like $20 a week at it. And I'd be like, I have to keep up with these motherfuckers. They're spending money.
I loved that game. I miss it. I understand after 10 years EA had to kill it, but that's what EA does. EA is where games go to die.
EA Sports.
Unless you're like, unless you're like Madden or like
No, they
NHL.
they still though, like if you want to play like say a Madden from like 4 or 5 years ago online, tough luck, kid. Servers are gone.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
That makes sense.
So like
yeah.
they still do that in that vein. So it's like,
Oh, gotcha.
it's just what EA does. Like you can't afford to keep the servers for every game running forever. Like you can't.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be.
No,
feasible.
you can't. And it makes sense.
So is it a bummer when a company like EA pulls the plug on the servers maybe 2-3 years after the game has come out? Yeah, it's a bummer. And sometimes it's even worse when it almost renders the game useless. But it does happen, and unfortunately, it's a thing. It's interesting. I got to talk to a colleague of mine. His son released a game the end of last year. I think it was in November. Be cool to get him on to talk about it and get some of his perspectives on that, too. I'll have to see if we can get that to happen, because I'll be honest, Gigasword was pretty fucking cool. It's nice Metroidvania side-scrolling action. You're a little dude with a giant fucking sword. Pretty fun. Brought me back to like some old school gaming from, the early days. Sega Genesis, Super NES era. Like, it felt good. But speaking of feeling good, I hope y'all are feeling good out there listening to the Shedtime podcast. If you don't mind, go ahead, give us a like, follow, whatever, wherever you are. But it's our time to wrap things up, so I'm going to go ahead and send this on over to Uncle Chris so we can start bringing it home.
Yeah, no, thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate you. Go to shedtimepodcast.com. Give it a check out. That's what I always say, but like, just do it. Even if you listen every week and you're like, I don't need to go, like I already got it. Just go. Just click on it. Just click on it. I think that's everything for me. So to be safe, have a good week. Live your best life. I'm gonna throw it over to James.
As always, huge shout outs to the Shedheads. We greatly appreciate you guys' continuous support. Make sure you go and leave those 5-star reviews if you're liking what you're hearing. Like, subscribe, follow, share the podcast. If you know somebody out there who might enjoy when we talk, geez, don't tell them about that, but tell them about all the other stuff that we do here. Okay. And with that, I'm gonna send it out like I always do, sending out all those positive vibes. Crisp high fives. Don't forget to tell somebody you love them, and a little bag or dab will do ya.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope y'all have been enjoying the new formatting. We're kind of going way, starting to change things up. You got to keep it fresh around here. So, with that, I'm just going to tell you, check out ShedTimePodcast.com, and don't let the bastards get you down. Be cool, don't be a dick, and whatever it is that you do, try and have some fun, because it's the Shedtime Podcast, and it's time to blow one up and blow one out.